So today, Jeffree Star has gone full turf mode, and we are here for it.
Yeah, I love Jeffree Star in turf mode. We all knew it was coming. I was just telling someone today, if you don't know that Jeffree Star is like this, you should know. And if you don't also know, Chris Crocker, who was the Leave Britney Alone guy, is also trans, but also the most base trans person there is out there. I mean, posted on Facebook like every other day, like, here's a picture of me as a man to remind you that I am a man and was born a man, just like looking like a woman.
What do you mean also trans? Jeffree ain't trans.
I don't mean also is also like someone you wouldn't expect to be on our side.
Yeah, okay.
Is what I mean by also.
Okay. You said also trans, and I'm like, Jeffree ain't trans?
Like a man who looks more feminine.
Okay.
But doesn't, yeah, also a man who doesn't take looking feminine to mean everything, you know, acknowledging reality.
Okay, gotcha. Anyway, we're going to react to this clip here of Jeffree.
You guys don't judge me as much as she judges me. It was a joke. Do you want me? It was a joke.
Here we go.
This new world where these people want to go into the women's bathroom with your guys' children, and we're gonna think that this is okay.
So the person that he's showing on his
was
phone
on Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, he was debating Charlie Kirk. That guy's dressed like a little girl.
I could tell with the dress. I've seen that before.
Not like a woman, like a little girl. Now, if you believe that how you dress is who you are, then he believes he's a little girl. And that doesn't sound very right to me.
No, I also think that a lot of these people dress like this just when they go to have interviews with people like Charlie Kirk to get a rise, to see if they can trigger someone.
You don't think that's just who he is?
Fuck no, I don't think that's who he is.
Okay, continuing.
I use my fuck.
That's the root. You can be whoever the fuck you want to be. But this person, imagine all the mothers in the chat right now. You're at Disneyland. Everyone knows what fucking Disneyland is. Imagine you are a mother with children and you're at Disneyland and this thing comes in the women's restroom. Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your mind? But I'm a woman. Look, I'm wearing a dress. Huh? All my parents in the chat, do you want this person in the women's restroom?
No. We've been fighting to get these creepy dudes out of our spaces, bathrooms, locker rooms, sports, R-word shelters, etc. for years. Because we know it ain't right. Even though people who claim to be on our side say differently, because what's the big deal? We all know better. We all know that it's not because they're just being their true selves. It's because they're being creepy. And they're getting away with it. The peeping Toms are just saying they're trans in order to do creepy shit.
Yeah, they've been saying stuff. They've been saying they're trans to get away with creepy stuff. And the thing is, unless there's people calling the fire from inside the house, no one's gonna stop this from happening. Jeffree is a gay man. Unfortunately, just like we're lesbians, we've all been bundled in with this ideology.
With these creepy dudes.
So unless we're calling it out, unless we're saying that this is not what we stand for, then it's gonna keep happening and get worse and worse and worse. So I love Jeffree Star for this. I commend him. I think that he's doing a fabulous job, and I think that more and more people who identify as trans and know that they are still based in reality should be speaking.
Agreed.
Even if I don't agree with everything they say, they should still be speaking because they're probably still more grounded than whoever that little thing is, that little fucking weirdo.
Yes. Also, that guy right there who Jeffree's showing will scare little girls if he enters their bathroom. And you know he's not entering for a good reason. What are the two reasons they say why they use the women's bathrooms? Number one,
I was going to be a dick and say to poop and to pee.
because it's who they truly are, and we should shut up and accept them. And because if they go into the men's bathroom, they're going to be outed and beat up. Well, that shows me two things. Number one, you're delusional because anyone who's anyone could see that you're a dude. And number two, if you're saying that men are violent, so much so that if a male goes in there dressed like that, he's going to get beat up, then you're also saying that since you're a man, you're violent.
You're capable of the same violence.
Mm-hmm. Even though you're saying you're a lady, everyone can clock you 50 miles away. We know better. You're just trying to gaslight our asses. And it's not going to work. Never has, never will. You might be able to get away with it with the Karens and the woke liberal ladies. Be like, come on in. But I'm sure she would be skeptical still if her little girl went into the bathroom alone and this guy followed right behind her.
I would be.
And if she didn't, she is not a good protective mother at all. She'd be the first person to throw her daughter to the wolves.
Yeah, the wolves that are in the bathroom.
Yes. This is a guy who is a wolf in sheep's clothing. But the sheep's clothing isn't wool. It's like polyester.
I was going to say, this is like
A
guy,
garbage bag.
a wolf in sheep's clothing, but it's not actually sheep's clothing. It's just a piece of cotton. Yeah.
Yeah, or a garbage bag.
I don't, and I'm a male. And society is trying to make that acceptable. In what world was I born in? Did you feel like
The
I
cat
know.
is a bone pump.
TikTok, man.
Oh
TikTok.
my goodness. Oh my God. Now, how many times has Jeffree gone into the male bathroom looking like this? Or even more feminized? How many times has he gotten beaten up?
From my recollection, 0.
I haven't heard him state it ever. So, them saying that by going into the male bathroom they're going to get beat up, that's a baloney excuse. It's all bull. It's bull. We know exactly what they're doing. They just think that women are dumb enough to go along with it. And for the most part, a lot of women have been dumb enough to go along with it.
Just to agree blindly.
But I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. You can't be a creepy weirdo looking like a creepy weirdo and try to tell me that you're not a creepy weirdo. Because you are. And trying to like gaslight women into being like, no, I'm a woman too because I'm wearing this little girl dress. I mean, bring back institutions. Throw them in there.
Yes, sir. Now we'll get you a ride to the pageant if you step into this this banquet car. It says police, but that's for your protection.
See, the police car identifies as a limousine.
You're so important. We got you a police escort to the
Yes. And the prison, well, that identifies as a banquet hall.
Yes, it's
Yes.
a ballroom.
It's a ballroom.
Oh, well, maybe not for some of you. It's a balls-free room, maybe.
heavy that silences? I'm sick to my stomach. That is a grown man with a mustache telling Charlie that he wants to be called a she.
Yep.
Yeah, it's happening all the time, guys.
Here's another clip of Jeffree right here. And, nope, can't play the audio. But it says, ever notice how dogs are only born male and female, and cutting their balls off doesn't make it a female? Yeah. Yep. Neither if like, people are even saying, like, my dog identifies as non-binary. It's like, my dog identifies as vegan. You're freaking crazy. You're just insane. And back in the day, we used to throw those kinds of insane people into asylums where they belong. But now they're just walking out here, roaming free, trying to force normal people into accepting the most ridiculous things and trying to make them go along with it as if we're stupid. There are a lot of dumb people out there, but there's a lot of smart ones too. Like us. We're pretty much saying, shut up, stop it, you're retarded. And no, you're not a lady. And stay the fuck out of my goddamn bathroom. Get it?
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say?
It's me.
No, I've been watching Jeffree Star for it's been a long time. Well over a decade. Been watching him for a long time. Never once did I think this is a lady. Never once did I think he's trans.
I
Never.
bet you he never thought that either.
Never. Never. Now, today, people who don't know Jeffree would think he's just trying to be trans, but now it's just him. It's just him. I remember one time he's like, I'm an alien. Like, whatever. I'm
too.
Jeffree. It's like, I wish more people were like that and less like, well, I have an identity, and this identity is who I am. Now, instead of dealing with that baloney, Jeffree decided, I'm going to be who I am. And instead of focusing on myself and my identity, I'm going to focus on working my butt off and creating a multitude of different companies and make myself a millionaire. And that's what he did. He was really good at what he did.
And now he's
focused
got
on it.
alpacas.
Yeah. And now he's got tons of companies, millions of dollars, very successful, very based, always has been very based. And he's not going around being like, it's ma'am and being all freaking crazy. Like all these other weird dudes doing this stuff, you know, just freaking weird. Weirdos.
Like that?
Yeah. Big head, small brain. Big head, tiny, tiny brain.
They got a little person and a little finger.
Oh, I see the beard hair too.
Yeah.
And the mustache. No, you gotta put a septum piercing in there too.
Well, just a nose ring in general.
The septum piercing really sells it though. Like how they're balding.
It's my masterpiece.
It's balding.
So what do you think about this, not about this?
I think Jeffree Star is taking a turn. I think he's taking a turn onto Turf Island, but also he's being a little bit more political because we just watched him on Piers Morgan. He was just on Piers Morgan. I haven't seen him on Piers Morgan before. Have you?
No, this is my first time.
Yeah. So it's almost like Jeffree seems to do some twists and turns when it comes to his career. For a long time, he was on YouTube doing makeup videos, makeup reviews, releasing palettes. He did a whole series with Shane Dawson. And then he got off of YouTube I think it was a couple of years ago, and just strictly did TikTok. No, I don't go on TikTok because we got kicked off of TikTok. And it's also like, it's the worst platform.
Yeah, and then
like,
he got
for
into
brain
that
rot.
weird shit with Eugenia Cooney.
Oh, yes, the Eugenia Cooney thing too. That was going on. So he still does TikTok full time.
From what
like
I've seen,
live
yeah.
streaming. I've never watched it, but it seems like now his career is making a little shift. He's probably going to stick with full-time TikTok, but I think he's going to lean more towards political commentary, maybe just slightly. And then maybe eventually he'll do a podcast. I would love to see that. I would love to see him do a podcast if he had the time to do it, because he'd be able to get a lot of big names, for sure. And because he's very brutally honest, I think that a lot of people will watch him.
Well, him and Trisha Paytas can have fun.
Him and Trisha Paytas are on two entirely different levels. Like, Trisha Paytas is woke and dumb.
I know. She's having her child do mukbangs. Haven't you seen this?
No! What?
Different time.
Okay. So Trisha's a lot of wackadoodle-doo. She's out there. Always has been.
Probably always will be.
Always will be. Very woke, very ditzy, an airhead blonde, pornographic type of content she does. You know, the whole shooting stuff out of her hoo-ha. Yeah, they're on totally different levels. Completely. I mean, Trisha's made a name for herself, but pretty much off the back of like reality TV and just going on these different shows like Ellen and reading really fast, or doing a reality show with her mom that failed. And she's been doing music. I mean, Jeffree started doing music too, but yeah. Yeah, Trisha's doing music videos with drag queens. I don't know, man. It's a jungle out there. I don't think Trisha's going down the right road. Not really as supportive as I used to be with her, though. Although I do find her incredibly funny.
I love
I will
Trisha
say
Paytas.
that.
And I think if I made a few wrong choices in life, I'd be Trisha Paytas.
A few?
Yeah, because it's like a rabbit hole, you know?
You'd have to make a lot of wrong choices in order to be Trisha Paytas. Crying on the kitchen floor, eating pasta about some dumb drama. I mean...
I almost cried because I just wanted a hug so bad, and I would totally have been the person on my floor eating fettuccine and crying.
Like,
You obviously
hilarious.
haven't checked in on me when I'm home through that camera I have. You'd be very sad.
Trisha's something else. I'll say she's very entertaining, very funny. But her and Jeffree, to me, are like night and day.
Yeah, that's the
You
fun.
know? He's more like work-oriented, and she's like drama.
Yeah, that's her whole shtick.
Yeah, I mean, it works for her. I just wouldn't put her on my top list of people I'd want to have dinner with.
This tweet.
Please don't let Trisha Paytas have another baby.
Oh God.
I'm surprised she's still able to have babies.
That just looks uncomfortable. Can I just say?
The big boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they always look like they're about to bust out like that alien creature out of a chest. Whenever I see those giant melons, I automatically think they're gonna burst. How can you be cuffed? How do you sleep? How do you sleep with those things? I don't know. It's a talent in itself.
Anyways, Jeffree Star is becoming Queen Turf. We love that for him.
We love it. We'd love to see it, and we're gonna react to more of it.
Slay King and all that gay shit.
Anyway, what do you guys think? Comment below, ring the bell, join our memberships, like and subscribe, and
What do you think about Jeffree Star?
Trisha Paytas. And we'll see you in the next one.
There.
She's getting her kid started early down a dark road. Yikes.
Cry